Hey, welcome back, guys. It's Mint. We're on, I believe, episode 7 of our Let's Play. We just finished a mission which we had to travel quite a ways. Had to jump 3 sectors, did some ship combat, but we got paid really well. We were successful in the mission of negotiating for a prisoner. We brought that officer back to Warren Essing, our prince friend here. And we have quite a bit of money. I'm just going to repair things up, get everyone paid. We'll have some upgrades to do, and everyone's healed up. Yeah, they don't want any of our stuff here. Ooh, raw spice. We know we can dump that. Gas processors we've had success with before. Let's go ahead and buy some of them up. And we still have terraforming components. Yep, well, we're up to 50 anyway. In this starport, I'm going to upgrade some components. We have 49k. One of the things I'd really like to do is to get a larger cargo hold, but we don't have the money for that. Not enough credits. So with our reputation with this faction on this starport and the trade-in value of the cargo hold, putting a new one on is going to be 88k, so we're going to have to trade quite a bit. But what that'll do is give us more storage for cargo, hold more fuel, and it soaks up more ship ops, so we can get, you know, more dice for ship op rolls. We can always improve our pilot assist modules. I don't think they're very expensive. This will decrease our hyperwarp cost from -1 to -2, and gives us some ship op soak and 7 pilot, which is an upgrade from before. -1, 2 ship ops instead of 3, 7 ships ops instead of 4, or 7 pilot instead of 4. So it's going to cost us 33k, take 3 days. That's still kind of tight. Let me try and get rid of some of what we're carrying. See if these guys want anything. No. They would have bought the raw spice, but it only has C+ pricing. The independent planets don't seem to, or they don't pay as well as faction planets. It's sort of a no man's land, but you don't need a permit to sell. Holy monkey, we got some hurt people up here. So Spice Hall Doctor, and we don't have enough E-techs. I don't know if we lost one. Something happened, so I missed that. Can add a mechanic. Add 2 mechanics. There we go. If I find somewhere with an E-tech, maybe I'll fire one of the mechanics and hire an E-tech. Oh, there it is. Sophia Rolkin, a level 5 E-tech, left and did not return. But they will buy gas processors, they will buy raw spice, and none of this stuff's worth selling here. Let's go exploring around our planet here. Indie mining. Mining's more of a buyer than a seller of cool stuff, expensive stuff. But let's see what they have. Oh, I do want to buy those gas processors though. Oops. Buy cargo. And nothing really except raw spice. There is another refinery down here, so I guess we can buy up some of that. And that cambernite I can get rid of. $18, no thanks. Let's go here. Let's get some fuel. 13 is better, not great. We'll buy the cambernite. Then we'll get the raw spice. There has to be a bad population, or it's an orbital. Let's try this population here. They might need some of what we have. I do see we need to upgrade our crew, or yeah, train the crew. Don't take the luxury pop. You don't need this terraforming. They want refined spice. Advanced medicines. Good to know. Alright, maybe the tradeway will have some of that. Refined spice. They don't have the advanced medicines. There's the prince I don't want to deal with. Now we got lots of people to upgrade. Let's take care of that while we're here. Filter on leveling again, and alright, so we really need to get into a second job. Why is the morale so low? We have a diplomat on board, so we don't need that skill. Not really a fighter. We don't have a spy yet. And we don't have an explorer yet. So we're going to become a merchant spy. I know I mentioned I wanted to get this generosity talent to boost morale for this paid. Another good talent to get is failed stealth test. There's going to be some missions where you have to sneak people past guards and things like that, and the stealth test really helps. I better get that now. So it's about that time of the game we're going to get offered some of those types of missions, and if they pay really well, we don't want to turn them down. But I don't want to jump, 3 sectors just to get to the mission, have to pass a stealth test and fail it, hence the mission fails. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And all right, so here we train a job and get a talent. This is our doctor, commander. I'm just going to keep upgrading these one by one, and then when we get to level 5, we'll get some new talents for them. So we have failed doctor test, failed command test, talents. Steady hands is really good. If we get into a ship battle and they hit us with something, this will purge the ship's crew of any crippling effects. So if people are like in shock because they got hit by a torpedo or some other type of weapon, it's going to purge that and also increase their morale. So good talent to have. You would, in the middle of the battle, of course, you either are advancing, staying the same for your move talent, you have your weapons that you get ready to fire, and then you choose a ship's talent that you want to use. And if the crew's really rattled up, instead of doing sharp steering or something else, we would use the steady hands and fire that. So, all right, so that's good. Next person is a job. We have doctor. Train them in doctor. Here, engineer and mechanic, I'm going to boost them up in engineer. And we have 2 on sharp steering. Evasive maneuvers is good. No one knows that. No one knows guided fire. Let's go with the offensive one. So this will buff our ship with accuracy and critical for 3 turns when we get into a battle. Another pilot talent. Failed pilot test, we have 2. Let's go ahead and get a second guided fire. Ship ops test, we're failing those. Too many, so I'm going to go ahead and get a 3rd on that. We did have 2 signature jammers, and we only have 1, so we lost an E-Tech person, so let's go ahead and double that talent up. Ship ops test. Again, we've been failing too many of them, so I'm going to go ahead and get another save talent there. Here is our swords person. They have balanced blade already. Let me get them skewering thrust. In addition to some cool buffs, it will advance them 1 slot. And then the next time we can upgrade, I'm going to get a skill that lets them go in reverse. So we have some flexibility on moving back and forth. Alert scanner. Learn a new rumor when we go into orbit of a new system. Alright, we don't have evasive maneuvers yet. It's a nice buff. And here's our diplomat. Another talent that will increase their morale bonus when they're paid. This one will increase contact, reputation, and influence bonuses when completing a mission. So this will help us get our prints up to 50. Great talent for a diplomat. And then we have a couple of mechanics here. When we do get into a fight with a ship, we can scavenge it for valuable scrap. Cool. Repair tests. Well, we better get that first. Only have one of those. Discount repairs. Yeah. Let's get that one. Alright, it's everyone. Let's see. Ooh, wrong prints. Okay, we sold what we could. Was it here that wanted the spice? They did. Good, we can make some money there. Look at this, we're up to 94K. Here's our politician. Well, let me take a step back. With these contacts, you can go into known details, and it tells you a little bit more about them. Their influence, their max influence, their traits. This person hates Kadar, so increased possibility of missions against Kadar. All services require less influence. Missions pay 15% more. That's all good stuff. They are allied to the Loon Prince Dax and the Loon Judicial Council Pence Mead, and we can purchase introductions to these two different contacts, and more for credits. And basically, the more rep we have with them, the higher we can go up in this ladder. And they put in better and better words for us when we meet that contact, so we'll have more rep with them when we first meet them, even though we haven't done anything for them yet. So with some of these contacts, I'm not particularly interested in getting more contacts at this point, but you can meet more contacts if that's part of your strategy at this stage of the game anyway. We don't have any intel to sell him, and we have some missions we can do, but we want to go back up to the Prince and try to boost his rep. He is up here. Okay, let's get our refueling and repairing if needed out of the way. Full crew. Everybody's happy. No one's needs to see the doctor. Good. These missions, none of these missions are going to increase his influence. Effective rep. Let's see, trade permit. I don't think this guy is going to be able to ever get me a level 4 because it's saying it needs 50, but it's saying his max influence is 36. Oh boy, we may have to go hang out with this other prince for a while. Can't get a trade permit through him. Yeah, his influence is high enough. Doggone it, I didn't want to have to deal with him, but might have to. All I really want is that trade permit. Okay, here's a pirate, but he's an independent pirate. We could blow him out of the sky and there's no reputation to be lost. The independents can't help or hurt your reputation, really. But he still can fire torpedoes at us and damage the ship, high medical bills, lost time, and while you're wasting all that time, your crew gets paid by the week, so all the above, no sense in dealing with him. Alright, can we get a permit from you? We have to get the effective rep up. And for him, that's going to mean doing missions. Okay, on this one, we're going to have to patrol a planet until a smuggler is caught, and then we have to, just short of blowing up his ship, get a lockbox off his ship. So we have to attack him, not blow up the ship, disable the ship, I guess is the better way to put it, and get this lockbox, and then bring it home. It's 1 hyperwarp away, 21 weeks. That's too short. You're basically the same thing, but with a pirate. So we're going to patrol until the pirate captain shows himself. It's only 1 jump away and we have a little more time. But he wants the pirate killed. That's not bad. I wonder if I have time to upgrade some components. Man, they have bad weapons on this starport. Oh, what the heck, let's just do it. It'll be fun. Or maybe we should continue with this story. Yeah, let's do this story. Or not do the story, let's do this mission. So I'm going to accept it. Gonna get some fuel. $10 for fuel, and let's go take care of this pirate. Go away. Another Indy. I'm going to refuel while we can. And go back to orbit, and let's do this mission. So on the patrol, the blockade, the spies, anything that you do there, you're going to have card games. And there are a set of cards. I don't know how big the deck is for each of these. I guess it varies by mission and the type of planet you're on, those types of things. But 5 are selected, and they are randomly chosen. So 4 will drop off and you'll end up with 1. If we had some talents that could be used during patrol, they would be showing up here. And they would be talents such as replacing a risk card like this one with a reward card, or or just removing the risk card completely, or replacing a risk card with a success card. So we don't have any, so we're just going to go ahead and roll them out. There we go. First try. Excellent. So we have the pirate. Now we need to go to battle with him. Alright, so I'm not moving at all. I am just going to fire, and I'm going to start with the sharp steering. Pirate starting with the guided fire talent. Yeah, he missed. Okay, still not moving. Fire my torpedoes. And I'm going to use bombardment. If any ship weapons are hit, this crippling attack causes minus accuracy, minus 10% damage that he can do to me, lowers his armor for 3 turns. Sounds good. And we'll know if it's successful, it'll show up on his side of the fence over here. Ooh, I think we got it. Yeah, so. And we have some electrical fires going on. Not good. Purge a ship of crippling effects. So we're going to use that talent. Okay, more weapons. We have a targeting lock. I'm going to use that talent. Hopefully take out some of his systems here. Turn 4. I'm going to stack the firing talent. Excellent. So we have victory. We can destroy the ship with all hands and salvage the wreckage. We could ransom them, take their fuel, but our reputation will suffer. Take their cargo, our reputation will suffer, or we can just leave. We're just going to leave. And we got paid 53K. We should have been given a box. Well, that's a bug. Should have been given a box. Oh, we are damaged. We're going to go down here and fix the ship up. So we're going to refuel, repair. Get everyone's morale up, heal everyone up. Okay, we are back to healthy. Oh no, I guess no, we just had to kill the captain was the other one. We had to recover a box and take it back. So our mission's done. Excellent. Well, here's an orbital. While we're here, I guess we can trade some things. I'll take that, they'll take this. Let's see what they have to sell. Luxury clothing. Excellent. Can't find anyone that wants those terraforming things, advanced medicines. I know we had a place back in the sector for that. Good. Alright, we're going to get back home and wrap this one up. We went kind of long on this. Alright, so I'm just heading back to home base here, and then we'll start up a new episode. Thanks for following, and we will see you next time. Take care.